Hello, and welcome back to our U.S. Navy 1890 campaign, Waves of Steel. It's currently August of 1957, so we've got 13, a little less than 13 years left in the main campaign, and we are at war with France and Germany right now. We've been doing some pretty successful submarine warfare, trade warfare type things, and we've had a couple of encounters in Northern Europe. Well, nothing too major just yet, especially no like carrier battles or anything of the sort. The war situation is that we have a bunch of brand new Lexington class. Essentially, these are like our super carriers, but they are not ready to fight. They are just getting the air wings worked up and all that stuff, all the good stuff there. And I think we're ready to go ahead and start pressing the button. We never know. We might get some big battles. Might get a big battle this episode. Always looking for the. Oh, they're invading Norway. Please do. You want to have a go? Okay. Looks like we've got two carrier groups, so we've got three carriers involved here. This could actually be really nasty because they have lots and lots and lots and lots of carriers. And we have four in the area, and one is damaged from a mine or something, if I recall. So we'll just have to see what we can do here. So we're going to attack enemy ships because they are close to our home. We're going to have no air operations for a while. There's mist up in the air. And dawn will be here in just a minute. So we're going to hold off on any sort of air stuff. Although we can start prepping some strikes. Alrighty. The goal here is just to keep their transports away from our home. Our precious home port here. Right, let's get some AI control going. Let's see here. Which group is this? This is 12 division, and this is 11 division. So let's attach, or there we go. We'll do that. We'll make it a core. We'll make this a AI control. And we want to start going northeast because to launch our aircraft when the time comes, we're going to sell southwest. So we want to extend the distance as much as we can here. I'm going to go to 25 knots to conserve our fuel a little bit. AI control, AI control, and AI control, and some more AI control. Yeah, because I don't think we can launch any. Uh-oh. All right, well, we're getting attacked immediately. So let's detach the one destroyer that we have. Put it on max. We're going to go ahead and fire at will with our ships. Oh boy, Pittsburgh took a nasty hit already. So let's just send it into port, I guess. Hitting the water line. Fantastic. So let's just try to get that home. We are surrounded. Like, we are absolutely surrounded here. What the heck is going on? Pittsburgh takes another hit. The Northampton should be okay as long as it got hit in the water line too, I guess. Look at that. Man, that is not good. Well, they are absorbing the initial opening salvo there. I don't think we can. Well, we might as well go to full speed with our battleships. This is not a great opening for us. Okay, no flooding on the Springfield at least, so we can keep it out there fighting for now. And we're just not shooting back apparently, which is unfortunate because I feel like if our battleship would start shooting, we would be doing a lot more. We'd actually be getting some ships sunk here. There's not a whole lot in the game. Pittsburgh takes another hit. Not a whole lot in the game that can eat a 17-inch hit, especially in this era. Are we just out? Yeah, I guess we're either out or we don't have SSMs. All right, the Pittsburgh is just done. Um, Never stood a chance. We started out completely surrounded by enemies there, which was not very nice. Okay, now our destroyer is taking some hits. Try to get it home as well. Yeah, it's not going to make it. Yeah, we have no air operations at all right now. Yeah, so we've definitely lost the Pittsburgh. We have been the Northampton trying to get home. The flooding has stopped on that, so it should be okay, barring anything strange. Incoming missile shot down by radar guided medium AA. Pretty cool. And they're just spamming us with missiles now. If we could locate where their transports are at, I could make a little dash on the transports with my cruisers. We need this fog to clear up. Ay caramba. Why do they get to shoot their missiles, but we don't? We have missiles on these uh, cruisers that I have selected. I didn't think we were this far behind on missile technology. Yeah, these are still holding on to their. Did I turn off the missiles? All right. Well, I guess I'll just ripple off some torpedoes and hope for the best here. Okay, so this obviously isn't working right. It can't seem to remember what lead formation is supposed to be. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's get some airstrikes going. Let's select the ready, and we're going to target. We have no actual targets. Cool. That's amazing. Even though we're in like contact here. This will get us some reports. Okay. Select ready. I think we can attack. There we go. Since we have eyes on a target, we'll use any target, any priority target. We're not going to coordinate the strike because we kind of want the air groups to be doing their own little thing. So we're going to launch. Nope. 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 We'll do the same thing here. So if we're going to wait a minute. Okay. So we're going to go to the next one. Select ready. We're going to go after another target and launch the strike. I think I hit coordinate, but that's fine, I guess. Can we speed this destroyer up at all? No, not really. And all we need is for our battleships to hold them in place long enough for the air groups to start arriving. That Bretagne class, that French battleship, is taking quite a pounding. Oh, they hit our missile mount on the Michigan. It's okay. It's not like we were actually launching missiles anyhow. And here come the strikes. Still isn't that great considering we don't know where their transports are at. That might be the transport group down here. They're moving a little bit slow. But we really need to start heading back towards the port before the enemy airstrikes arrive because this is going to get pretty nasty pretty quick. Okay, we're going to start scoring some hits hopefully here. Just attacking into that gigantic mass of stuff down there. And now we're finally launching some SSMs of our own. Turn off fire at will. Actually, let's just leave it on. Okay, our patrol boat got hit. There's a deflinger down here. We're lighting them up pretty well with the 17-inch guns, but we are drifting further away from home, which is a problem. Okay, well, our destroyer finally bites the dust over here. It was almost home. All right, let's take a look at our air groups. What if we auto select a strike? Oh, we actually have a lot of aircraft that can go out. So we will ready up a strike. Auto select. Yeah, we have a decent amount. Let's ready another strike. Send in another wave. All right, we're still scoring 17-inch hits on various targets. There is a carrier reported down this way, but I'm not going to concern myself too much with it. I'd rather keep sending attacks into this big chunk of stuff here where we can just inflict generalized damage. All right, I need to get a little bit more distance away from the enemy here with my battleships because we're still dodging torpedoes. All right, and they're attacking the destroyer that's up there sinking, so that is a excellent thing for us. They're wasting their attacks there. They're still attacking the patrol boat. So this is our window to sort of head towards home. Select ready. Yep, we're going to attack into just like all of these battleships and stuff down here. Launch strike. We'll do the same with the 11th Division. We'll pick another target like the heavy cruiser and transports. That's actually a good target. So we'll select ready and launch a strike. The poor Warrington's just getting attacked while it's crippled. Let's see here. Oh, they're trying to bomb the Minnesota. We're destroying and damaging all sorts of aircraft with our AA. That's kind of nice. All right, let's head up towards port. And there goes our airstrikes. Now's the time to send the carriers towards the port. We have a lot of reports here, so let's delete most of those because they are just in the way. Getting some results. Are the carriers going in the right direction? Hard to say. Actually, they are. Yeah, you can see this little extended window, this little pop-up window down here. They're facing the direction we want them to go, at least. Well, I don't know what is going on down there, but I do like the look of all of the missiles and bomb hits and everything else that's going on. Are they withdrawing? They may be. Uh-oh. Now they're approaching the carrier division. Let's hope for the best. Well, we should have a cap up here. I'm going to send the battleships west to help add to like the overall air defense that's over here. Shooting down a lot of shooting down and damaging a lot of dive bombers and whatnot. It is fortunate for us that they're still using dive bombers. Those are probably coming from their light carriers. Okay. Well, we're going to do one last airstrike. So we're going to select ready. We're going to target the latest contact. And why can't we launch a strike? Oh, weather. Okay, weather. Weather's doing it. All right, fine. That's fine. In that case, let's just cruise down this way with the battleships. I think they've withdrawn the enemy. So we're going to just go into port while we can and hope they don't come back and try to like sneak in a landing. Now we just wait out the timer, see what we get. So we definitely lost a heavy cruiser. We definitely lost a destroyer. The question is, did we manage to sink anything? I don't remember seeing anything sinking, but we scored a lot of hits on their battleships and battle cruisers with 17-inch guns. Whether they'll go down or not, who knows? Whether our missiles hit something vital or not, who knows? And that should be the end of the scenario. All right, well, we successfully held off the invasion. So we lost the heavy cruiser, we lost the Pittsburgh, we lost the destroyer, we lost a patrol boat, we sank a battleship. Oh, we got a carrier. Look at that. Okay. Okay, so we killed a battleship, a carrier, and three destroyers, and some probably some transports too. We lost 39 aircraft, 27 of those on the ground, and 10 air to air. The enemy lost 61, probably on one of their carriers. They probably hit our air base. They lost 20 in air to air. Let's take a look at the air details here, real quick. I don't know why I'm looking at this. I don't know what the heck this even means. All right, I'm not. Forget that. Never mind. Let's look at the ship details. So we sank the Europa. We sank it with one missile hit. That's all it took on a 33,000 ton aircraft carrier. We hit it in the turret. Confused crew mismanages the equipment and the fire spread. Fire spread, fire spread, fire spread. And that was all it took. And then for the Brennus, it took one missile hit, but it took 11 heavy, probably 17 inch shell hits. It died due to sinking in the heavy seas. And then we lost the poor Pittsburgh. Yeah, that is a nice little battle. I'll take that. Finally got to kill a carrier, even if it happened like, off screen. The Battle of the Norwegian Sea. We gained 2 prestige for that. And we got some corvettes that are finishing up their reconstruction, which is good timing. Okay. Food is scarce in Germany. We sank another 66 enemy merchants. All right, let's put these Red Rivers on trade protection, please. And then that'll let us take these McCalls into active fleet again. These will go into active fleet, and I'm sending them to Northern Europe because we're running out of destroyers up there. And then these ones here on trade protection in Northern Europe, we're going to put these on active fleet as well. There we go. That should give us another 8 destroyers to use up there in that fighting. Yeah, that's a nice battle. And we're actually right at around the 30-minute mark here, so that's excellent timing, actually. Perfect. One episode, one battle. Not too bad. Let's see here. We still have one Enterprise, the Hornet, that is being repaired after hitting a mine, I believe, or getting torpedoed. But this 1 month, it should be good to go if we get in another air battle. Check the air groups. And we're pretty good. We're still pretty good on the air groups. Looking at everything from fair to veteran on the Enterprise. The Wasp is good in veteran. The Hornet is expert in veteran, and Franklin is, they're all veterans of the Franklin. So that is pretty sweet. Alrighty. Good game. Good episode. Appreciate y'all if you continue to hang out and leave me messages that I can read. I get all excited when I see messages to read. Appreciate everyone who's followed me and gives me upvotes and stuff. I have started to notice a little bit of an uptick in the subscribership. Like the last couple weeks ago, I went from about 100 to like 111, which was fairly quick. And I think part of that is just getting a slightly bigger audience. I know this is a very niche game, it's never going to have a very big audience. But hopefully, people who are looking for this kind of content can find it a little bit easier when they do searches because of folks like you who upvote and comment and get like the algorithm going. I don't know how the algorithm works. Every video I watch where someone's like, leave a comment for the algorithm. I don't know what that means, man. Like, I don't know. Sure, I guess. I think they just want activity on their page and they're, just making up words. What is algorithm anyway? Anyhow, it's enough for me. 30 minutes. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time and sail safe out there.